Deep beneath the crashing waves lies a hidden sanctuary, carved directly into the ancient limestone of this coast. Accessing this remote site requires navigating a narrow underwater passage that remains hidden during the high tide cycles. The ambitious project began with the stabilization of the interior walls using high-grade marine cement and steel reinforcement.
Moisture control is the primary challenge when constructing a luxury residence within a naturally occurring subterranean sea environment. Engineers selected pressurized acrylic panels to withstand the immense hydraulic forces exerted by the surrounding deep ocean water.
Fresh air is circulated through a discrete vertical shaft that connects the cave ceiling to the surface atmosphere. Every piece of furniture must be corrosion resistant and capable of withstanding the high humidity of this location.
Electricity is generated via tidal turbines, situated at the cave mouth, and stored in a massive battery array.
The primary sleeping quarters offer an unobstructed view of the vibrant coral reef that thrives just outside the put. Architects utilize the natural geometry of the cavern to dictate the flow of movement between different living spaces. Indirect lighting is strategically placed to highlight the geological history written in the stratified layers of the rock. Self-sufficiency is achieved through an advanced desalination system that provides fresh potable water from the surrounding sea.
The interior design philosophy focuses on organic materials that bridge the gap between human luxury and raw nature.
Regular maintenance of the exterior seals is vital to ensuring the long-term structural integrity of the underwater home. The internal harbor provides a secure and private entry point for residents arriving by boat from the mainland. Sophisticated sensors monitor the internal atmosphere constantly to maintain the perfect balance of temperature and breathable oxygen levels.
A decorative fountain serves as both a visual centerpiece and a functional component of the humidity control system.
Designers identified specific dry zones within the cave structure to house delicate items such as books and electronics. Living here offers a rare perspective on marine life that is usually reserved for professional divers and researchers. In the event of a storm surge, heavy blast doors can seal the living quarters from the harbor. Hydroponic gardens are integrated into the walls to help purify the air and provide fresh herbs for cooking. On the surface above, only a few solar panels hint at the complex luxury dwelling hidden far below.
The contrast between polished man-made materials and raw geological formations defines the unique aesthetic of the entire project.
Residents share their space with the local fauna, creating a unique relationship between the architecture and the ecosystem.
Waste management is handled by a self-contained biological processor that ensures no pollutants enter the surrounding ocean waters.
Bringing heavy machinery to this inaccessible location required a fleet of specialized heavy-lift helicopters and transport barges.
Custom 3D printed concrete was used to create interior partitions that blend seamlessly with the cave's natural undulating contours. The lighting system is programmed to mimic the natural passage of time to regulate the inhabitants' circadian rhythms.
The constant temperature of the surrounding rock provides the ideal environment for a natural and energy-efficient cellar.
Every structural joint is inspected using ultrasonic technology to detect any microscopic fissures that could lead to failure.
Even during heavy storms on the surface, and the interior of the sea cave remains remarkably silent and calm.
The residence functions as a gallery where contemporary art is displayed against the backdrop of prehistoric limestone walls.
A transparent polymer coating was applied to all exposed rock to prevent salt crystals from damaging the interior.
The movement of the tides provides a constant and predictable source of renewable energy for the entire household.
Architects incorporated a natural tide pool into the bathroom design, creating a spa-like experience using filtered seawater.
The surface presence of the home is designed to be invisible, to maintain the privacy of its inhabitants. A vacuum-powered elevator provides quick access between the different levels of the residence without the need for cables. The large-scale windows create an immersive experience where the boundary between the home and the sea disappears. High-efficiency appliances reduce the heat load within the cave, ensuring that the cooling system is not overworked. High-speed data connectivity is brought in via a shielded undersea cable, connecting the home to the world. The rhythmic movement of the tide becomes a natural clock for the people living in this aquatic sanctuary.
Redundancy is built into every life support system to ensure safety in the event of a total power failure.
Leaving the cave requires precise timing to avoid the dangerous currents that form at the cliff's edge.
Maintaining a dry interior is a constant battle against the high evaporation rates of the warm tropical sea.
The gym overlooks the internal harbor, allowing residents to exercise while watching the boats move in and out.
Years of digital mapping and structural simulation were required before the first stone was ever moved on site.
External floodlights reveal the vibrant colors of the coral reef, which are otherwise lost in the deep blue.
Autonomous drones are used to inspect the unreachable parts of the cavern ceiling for any signs of instability.
The desalinization process produces water of a higher purity than most municipal systems found on the mainland.
Managing internal steam and heat is essential for preventing mold growth within the porous limestone cave walls. The entry sequence is designed to transition the visitor from the wild ocean to a controlled luxury environment.
Storing wine in the bedrock takes advantage of the Earth's natural thermal mass to maintain a perfect temperature.
While the home is isolated, it remains connected to the vibrant life of the jungle on the surface.
Multiple layers of high-performance sealant are required to ensure that the home remains completely airtight and dry. The coastal weather can be unpredictable, but the cave provides a permanent shield against the harshest elements. Soft textiles and warm colors were chosen to provide a cozy contrast to the cold, hard cave surfaces. For the owner, the ocean is not just a view, but a playground for daily exploration and discovery. A localized server rack manages the smart home automation and provides security for the home's digital infrastructure.
Working in this environment offers a level of focus and tranquility that is impossible to find elsewhere.
Despite being surrounded by water, and the home features a state-of-the-art fire suppression system for internal safety.
Sunlight from the vertical shaft allows a small patch of greenery to flourish in the cave's center.
All electrical wiring is double insulated to prevent any risk of short-circuiting in the salty coastal air environment. The proximity to apex predators provides a humbling reminder of the raw power of the natural world. Algae and barnacles are removed from the viewing windows by an automated cleaning robot on a schedule.
Understanding the seismic stability of the rock was a critical factor in the early planning of this structure.
The decor honors the location by incorporating elements found on the local beaches and in the surrounding waters.
The main entrance hatch is designed to be completely watertight, even if the cave mouth floods entirely. Advanced insulation ensures that the interior remains cool and comfortable, regardless of the sweltering tropical heat outside. The umbilical cord of the house carries power and data from the surface down into the depths. The pantry is stocked to allow the inhabitants to live comfortably for weeks without needing external resupply.
The moon's pull dictates the tides and the life of the cave house in a constant cycle.
External security cameras provide a full view of the surrounding area to ensure the total privacy of residents.